Welcome to the 2014 Glendora Christmas Parade. This is a very special year. Today is 12/13/14. It'll be the last time the month, day, and year in consecutive order for 88 years. But we're here especially not for the date, but because of the Christmas Parade. This is a special hometown event where our children, our bands, our schools, our sports teams all get to celebrate and be out together. We thank you for joining this viewing of our Christmas Parade and wish you a very Merry Christmas. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, here we see our parade coming down, led by our Glendora Police Department motor officers, clearing the route, making sure everything is safe for the parade. They do a wonderful job of serving our community in many different ways. They are followed by our Glendora PD color guard. Our motor officers have paused here at the corner for the parade to get up to catch up to them and be on camera because they are very special servants of our community. We're glad to have our Glendora PD have our own police department, which takes excellent care of our community. And those motor officers are leading the parade, making sure things are clear and ready for everyone that follows. And they are followed by our Glendora PD color guard, originally founded by Jamie Caldwell. That's an excellent, sharp-looking young man who serve our community and lead forth the parade carrying the colors of our nation and state and city. They are followed by the Glendora Tartan Band, the Glendora Band and Majesty. Notable having bagpipes. There are only 6 schools in California that have bagpipes. There are only 6 schools in California that have bagpipes, and ours are one of them. They're led by the color guard, followed by the band itself, led by the bagpipe group. In January 2014, January 1st, they were the only California high school band to participate in the Tournament of Roses Parade. They've been in the Tournament of Roses Parade 10 times. They're an award-winning band, numerous sweepstakes honors, and a consistent winner in the competition at the LA County Fair. They are a tremendously good band, wearing the Royal Stuart colors, that they have special permission from the Royal House of England to wear the Royal Stuart flag. And here's the pageantry, backing up the band, working together, bringing beauty and grace to their performance. They're a very important representation and symbol of our community. Following the band, you see coming down the street units from the special motor units of the Glendora PD, a color guard from the Police Auxiliary, the Police Explorer Scouts. And so the Police Explorers have their color guard. We have our Glendora PD dog, and we have the special high tactical units used by regional SWAT and our tactical command post that is needed when special events to take care of extreme events, so we're ready for anything that may come up. 4 or 5 local cities combined for a local regional SWAT team. Glendora contributes to that. That tactical vehicle and our mobile command force and mobile enforcement teams provide great resources. Those have been funded by special grants that the city was able to get. And it's a great resource to make our police department much more flexible and able to serve having those resources. Following our Glendora PD special units is the representations from the LA County Fire Department. We have several very special vehicles representing them and how they serve and take care of special needs within the community. First, we see one of the trucks from Unit 151, a local unit, and sirens wailing, and they're coming flashing down the street. That's a hook and ladder truck from the Unit 151, a pump truck there. Great to see them. Followed by our Urban Search and Rescue and our Hazmat Material Squad. Our next vehicle is a hazmat vehicle, and that's used for very special cleanups. You see that throughout the community at times when it is needed in special ways. That's the urban search and rescue truck we see driving by us right now, followed by the heavy rescue vehicle. These are from Task Force 103, involved in urban search and rescue and extreme situations. Several vehicles in that team that come and take care of special events. We got one little man hanging on the end there. We appreciate the urban search and rescue and the extreme danger they go to take care of our citizens. And they're having fun doing it. Accompanying them today is Acting Assistant Chief Jim Enriquez. He serves the City of Glendora as Acting Assistant Chief. These vehicles are very significant. The Hazardous Materials Squad, truck number 43, is turning the corner right now. This modified truck and trailer carries special equipment, has meters, suits, equipment, cameras, staffed by 5 personnel to handle special cases. And in the beautiful red convertible, that's where we see Acting Assistant Chief Jim Enriquez. He's been serving our area for 29 years, serving in the fire department, and we appreciate him, and he's got great to put him in a beautiful red convertible. Following him is, you see coming down in that antique automobile, is Citizen of the Year John Lundstrom. He has served the community in so many different ways, been the president of the Historical Society, was a part of the Historical Society when Rubel Castle was given to the Glendora Historical Society, and served the community in many different ways, in Kiwanis, and many different ways. He's followed by Dr. Cliff Hamlow, the LA County Fair hometown hero. We thank Dr. Hamlow, former Chamber of Commerce, former City Council member. And following him is Doris Blum, long-term member of the Glendora Unified School Board. Tremendous service to the community, has done much for our children and our community. And we have a very special treat in the parade this year. We see the Wells Fargo Stagecoach. Riding on that is the Glendora Coordinating County's Humanitarian Award Zach Busha, Marty Rodriguez, the local real estate agent who's done so much for our community. But that's a beautiful wagon, stagecoach. We see that, and you'll see that in many different places, and it's a real special treat to have them bring that to our Glendora parade this year. We appreciate having them here, and look forward and appreciate all those who are riding in it. And we appreciate the volunteers who are following with their shovels and bucket to keep the parade clean for everyone else. Following them is Pack 491. Oh, here's Judy Chu, our elected to the House of Representatives in 2009, serves our community. We appreciate Congressman Chu taking time to be with us today because she serves us so well. Following Congressman Chu is Pack 491, chartered by the Glens Lions Club in 1953. They're led by Cub Master Jeff Scott and Committee Chair Lisa Gomez. In this wonderful fire truck that's next, we see more from our Cub Scouts Pack 491 riding in that antique fire truck. Great, beautiful truck to have here in the parade today. There are over 70 boys in Troop 481, and more than 180 Eagle Scouts have come out of that troop in their Boy Scouts. This is the Boy Scout troop following the Cub Scout Pack 491. They've produced over 180 Eagle Scouts, including an unprecedented 30 Eagle Scouts in the past 4 years. They believe in community service, involved in wonderful activities that build strength and character and skills in those young men's lives. Great part of the community. We appreciate the Boy Scouts and what they do for our community and how they grow. Dancing down the street behind the Boy Scouts, we see Glendora Jazzercise. Jazzercise was founded in 1969 by Judy Shepard Bissett. Glendora Jazzercise has been in Glendora for 25 years and is a powerfully fun, effective workout that will lift your spirits and strengthen your heart muscles and core. You can see their enthusiasm as they work their way around the corner. And they're going to be doing that for 2 miles. You will get a healthy dose of cardio, strength, and stretch moves, and finish up feeling energized if you participate in Jazzercise. They look forward to opening their opportunity to you as well. You see coming down the street the California Youth Spirit Corps. Now, they've been doing it for over 26 years, but that doesn't mean these kids have been in it for 26 years. A new group of kids every year learn the things about spirit and cheer and in leadership. The California Spirit Corps, sponsored by the City of Glendora, formed in 1987, co-directed by Sonia Coffey, instructions by Cherry Lopez, Taylor Coffey, and Kinsey Francher, and Sonia Coffey. Students range from 5 to 14 in age and are from the cities of Glendora, Covina, and San Dimas. They perform all over, have placed first, second, and sweepstakes awards in many city parades. They teach fitness, self-confidence, teamwork, coordination, and spirit in a super fun environment. Merry Christmas and God bless you from the California Spirit Corps. You can see their enthusiasm and cheer and how much fun they're having being here with us today on this crisp, cool Christmas parade day here in December. You can see the variety of sizes, but the little ones lack no less in enthusiasm. And now the youngest participants are turning the corner, keeping up, smiling, waving their pom-poms, and looking to see if they see family members in the crowd. It's great to have them with us. Following them is Mayor Judy Nelson. She has training as an occupational therapy. For years ran the Mrs. Nelson's bookstore. She is our mayor and has been a great commitment to our community, raised her children in our community, and it's great to have Mayor Nelson with us. And she's even got a panda bringing her along. She's got family members and friends riding with her. And any mother who can survive raising twins has got strength in my book. She's followed by the elite twirlers. They come from all over the San Gabriel Valley. Several of these twirlers were state and have been regional and national champions. Last June, they traveled to London and Italy for the Tournament of Champions and placed top 5 in all events. We thank the elite twirlers. They are some of their most experienced twirlers are leading the group. Their banner is following, and they're another group of the twirlers are following up. Some of the youngest ones are beginning to learn, and some of the more experienced ones who spend a lot of time learning the baton. We appreciate them taking the risk to come out and join us and to risk dropping and making mistakes because they're doing so much to be here and entertain the crowd. We appreciate the elite twirlers joining in the parade today. Our elite twirlers are followed by the St. Louis de Marillac School Drill Team. This drill team has been around for nearly 15 years. They learn routines, good sportsmanship, leadership, teamwork, and they are wishing you a Merry Christmas. They come from the St. Louis de Marillac School, and they're here in their bright blue on a cheerful way on Christmas, on this Saturday in the Christmas season. We're glad to have them with us. You can see the variety of sizes and ages that participate, but all of them with a lot of enthusiasm and cheer as they work through their routines as they walk their way down the street. Following their cheer team is the St. Louis de Marillac Daisy Girl Scout Troop. Troop 1254. It's composed of 13 kindergarten girls, all located in the Charter Oak area, and they're in their blue uniforms, accompanied by their supporters with their banner, and they're waving to the crowd. They're followed by Boy Scout Troop 489, which joins with San Dimas Search and Rescue in wishing you all a Merry Christmas. They've got their hats on, their Hawaiian shirts, because they're listening to warm West Coast Christmas. They were established in 2002 by Glendora Community Church. They instill values and principles, and they're accompanied by the San Dimas Sheriff Search and Rescue. They work with coordinate with the LA County Sheriff. Established in 1954, they're available. It's an all-volunteer team of dedicated men and women who are ready in case of emergency to help however they can. More members of the search and rescue team, some of their vehicles and resources are available. The four-wheel ATVs, the one-wheel special gurney you see going by. You see them in uniform and ready to risk Christmas cheer because they are one of those great resources that back up our community and keep things safe. One more rescue? No, that's... There, we see Mayor Pro Tem Karen Davis, pastor of First Christian Church. She serves also as a volunteer police chaplain with Glendora PD. She has been a large part of her community, is also raising twin daughters while doing all that she does. A great part of our community. We appreciate Karen taking time to be with us. And watch for her. She may be in the parade again later on. Following City Council member and Pastor Karen is the Glendora American 10-year-old and under All-Stars. District 20 champs, Section 3 champs, team members Aiden Blanco, Carson Collette, Cole Nolte, Dylan Eggers, James Perrone, Josh Arnold, Michael Moses, Shane Heyman, Tyler White, Taylor McNamara, Tyler Smart, Wyatt Llewellyn, Zachary Holman, and coaches Jeff, Mike, and manager Wade. We appreciate their accomplishments and the Section 3 champs. You can already hear them singing as they're working their way down the street. The Crescendo Performing Arts Academy is home to the Barytones, an incredibly talented group of young performers who have graced the stages of Crystal Cathedral, Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, and more since 1999. They're dressed out in their Disney costumes. They're a Christian-based group that performs a mix of traditional and contemporary music with live woke and Broadway-style choreography. They have a great variety of their Disney costumes and movie costumes. We're glad to have them with us today. Their music is brightening. Their music and grace certainly brightens the parade route. Following them is another musical group, Mike's Guitar World. And with performing students of Mike's Guitar World are performing. They have music lessons for all ages and performing opportunities as well. And it's great to have Mike's Guitar World put their performers on their trailer and bring them down the street. Now that is a beautiful old Chevy truck that's coming down around the corner now, representing the Charter Oak Women's Club, organized in 1959. President Fan Fortuno and board members are on that truck, and just that beautiful vintage Chevy truck. And following them on that beautiful red Corvette, we see Charter Oak School District Governing Board, the board of the Charter Oak School District. Ron Davis, Brian Akers, that's Jane Bach on the first Corvette, and another one of the board members on the second Corvette. They're representing Charter Oak School District, and we are glad to have them with us today. Following the Charter Oak School District, we see Top Billing Entertainment, a Performance Academy, which is a nonprofit organization where students are treated with given top billing and treated with respect and admiration. We're glad to have Top Billing with us. They've received many nominations and awards, Best Dance School one time in 2014, and they are participating in the parade, bringing us Christmas cheer with their dancing talent. That's a interesting GMC all wrapped up for Christmas as part of Top Billing's contribution. They've got their performers on the trailer there and their Christmas village. Great to have them with us. More still coming Top Billing, the variety of ages and performers that participate. It's great to have them with us as they're got all wrapped up in their presents. A certain Merry Christmas they're wishing to us. And following their boxes with their names are more of the Top Billing dancers. In January 2015, they plan to expand to a full-service performance academy here in the village in Glendora. It's going to be great to have them doing that. This is Gene Mirabito. We see Councilmember Gene Mirabito, resident of Glendora since 1956, member of our City Council, very approachable, has been on many various boards and community activities and service clubs in our community. It's great to have Councilman Gene here in the parade, wishing us all a Merry Christmas. Anthony Portantino is a longtime resident of the Foothills, former mayor of La Cañada, former state assembly member, a strong community volunteer. He teaches at USC and serves on the California State Film Commissions. We appreciate having Anthony take time to be with us in our parade and to wish us all a Merry Christmas from our State Commission's office. He's followed by the Cartwheel Factory, a gymnastic and fitness program offered to boys and girls aged 2 through 12. You can see them demonstrating they live up to their name as girls are cartwheeling and springing down and doing backflips down the street. If I did that, I'd need a chiropractor. They are sharp. And now, following them is Troop 486. Boy Scout Troop 486, based out of Grace Episcopal Church for over 55 years. They're into high and adventure troop. They go backpacking, hiking, rock climbing. In 2015, they're going to take a 1 week for rock climbing, river rafting. You can find them enjoying the great outdoors. They're led by their Scoutmaster, Scott Burnside. And about to stand up for us, because he had to go under the banner, is Gumby. Southland Properties is proud to present Glendora's favorite son, Gumby. Gumby was, studios were raised here, and they're trying to get the generator going to get him to stand back up again. He will be in just a minute. We'll have another Gumby Fest this next year. On September 19th and 20th, we'll have our second Gumby Fest at Citrus College. Merry Christmas from Gumby and Clokey. The crazy Dr. Pat Rasmussen, trustee from City College, and Dr. Geraldine Perry from the Citrus College wish you a Merry Christmas. Followed by Joe Santaro, one of our city council members. We are blessed to have a city council that's very approachable and work hard in serving our community. We are coming down the road, the Charter Oak High School Marching Band. We are glad to have them in the parade again this year. They're led by Drum Major Rachel Gonzalez and Battery Captain Nick Mesa and Guard Captain Kara Brady, Pit Captain Ian McKenna and Tristan Kozlovka, under the direction of band leader Stephen Sanders. They've just completed their field show marching season and are preparing for an indoor season and for other parades. It's great to have them. They're a staple in our parade here in Glendora, and we appreciate them taking time to bring Christmas music to the parade and to join us as their pageantry team leads the band with their flags and their sparkly uniforms, bringing great Christmas cheer. Bands add so much to a parade, bringing the music, bringing the rhythm and keeping the beat for us. So we appreciate Charter Oak taking the time to prepare and to learn their music, and then to come and to bring music to our parade. You can hear the skill of the drummer as they work their way down the street. They want to thank their boosters for all the hard work that make it possible for them to function as a band, and it's wonderful to have them playing their way down the street. Excellent drum corps. Following our Charter Oak band are the Charter Oak Girl Scouts. Proud to be walking in the parade for their 8th straight year. Girls from kindergarten to high school, and leaders representing the Girl Scouts from Glendora and Covina area. Their neighborhood group has over 200 girls in all their different troops and organizations. They are the Girl Scouts, growing to be leaders of tomorrow. They learn so much about leadership and service and skills for life as they work together. The Autism Spectrum Athletes offers a community-based sports specialization program for kids who specially need it. It's open to all children with autism spectrum-related disorders from ages 4 to 18. They use traditional sport to develop socialization skills. We appreciate them being here and what they accomplish with those. They're here wishing us a Merry Christmas, and it's a nonprofit benefit organization. We are glad they are here with us today. I'm not seeing numbers on shoulders. Oh, there's a number. Walking by is a wonderful group of young ladies 30 and 31. Those ladies represent the Grace Church of Glendora's Awanas. We're glad to have them here with us today. We see the Awanas walking by and driving by in that truck. Awanas is a great program for teaching young people scripture and about the world and about Christian values. We're glad to have them from Grace Church. The Grace Church Awanas. And following, we have our Crazy Dog Ladies. Glendora's hometown pet sitter service, offering full pet sitting and dog walking service. They take care of feeding, walking, playing with pets to keep them comfortable in their home. Crazy Dog Ladies, a great service. Followed by the Community Services truck. That antique fire truck has on it the Community Services Department. Proud to have recipients from the Kirk, Patrick, Brian Duffield, and Buck Dunham, Robert Gonzalez, and Ruth Harper, Ellen Sherman, and this year's department's Shining Stars. We appreciate them being with us and what they do for our community. We now see the Daughters of the American Revolution Serrano chapter. To be a part of the Daughters of the American Revolution, you have to have a relative who served in the Revolutionary War and lived in the country before that. We appreciate them being here. They're driving along. Rick and Carolyn Phillips' car is the same one used in Miss Daisy and was in the film Johnny Dangerously. Founded 123 years ago, the Daughters, it's the largest women's service organization in the world dedicated to promoting patriotism and preserving American history. Following them, we see St. Martha Parish School. Their cheer squad from St. Martha's in La Plenty, they're in our parade for the first time. There are 32 members coached by Cynthia DeGucci, sports director Elaine Riccio, and the principal of the school. They range from first grade through 8th grade. We welcome them to the parade for the first time and the spirit and happiness they bring to Christmas. Merry Christmas from the St. Martha Cheer Squad. This Cub Scout Pack 482 is based out of Cullen School and sponsored by the First Christian Church of Glendora. Pack 482 focuses on duty to God and country and service to others. They have over 60 1st through 5th grade boys who are active. You see them slipping down the street on their razors and their bikes as they roll along, accompanied by many parents who serve to help make their pack possible. It's a great growing experience for young men to learn values, and they strive to follow the Cub Scout motto, which is do your best. We see them in a variety of soapbox derbies and bikes and razors, all decked out and decorated with Christmas cheer. Following them, you see coming down that very special truck is the Glendora National Little League. They've done something never before done in the history of Glendora. They're the 12-year-old All-Stars that hold 2 banners, Section 3 and Division 20 championships. They worked really well together and are a team in every sense. They are the Glendora National 12-year-old All-Stars. Quite an accomplished baseball team. They're followed by the El Roble Panther Band from Claremont, California. Every band that's in the parade brings something special to it. Drum majors Raphael Lynn and Colin Krim lead the band. They're performing right down Santa Claus Lane. Their drummers are keeping the beat. They're marching together, and they're under the direction of Melanie Riley Gonzalez. We are glad to have the El Roble Panther Band from Claremont here with us today. Their colors lend themselves to the Christmas spirit, and they are working their way, showing their strength. They're striking up their music now. Following the band is a 1950 Oldsmobile driven by Larry Koska and Georgiana Koska Covina. This car is an original, unrestored Olds. It only has 42,000 original miles on it. Aside from replacing batteries and brakes and tires, it looks just like it did when it left the Olds factory in Michigan in 1950. Glendora Unified School District President Doug Farrell. Our school district has so much to take care of our children. We appreciate Doug being here with us in the Christmas parade today. He grew up in the Glendora School District. and has been an important part of our community and is a professional civil engineer. Thank you, Doug, for serving in our schools. Following Doug is the riders from Equestrian Trails Corral 35. President Dottie Hilliard is bringing along her with her husband Keith, have been honored as community heroes before. Join the Hilliards are members of Corral 35, whose home base is the Glendora Equestrian Park. They've got a dog with a saddle there and a little animal, stuffed guy on him. They bring their horses each year out to the parade. It's great to have them ride down the street and joining us. And they have a great resource in the community. They help establish and maintain trails for hiking, biking, and equestrian use, and they want to preserve the equestrian lifestyle in our community. They're followed by their leader, Dottie Hilliard in red, and her husband, Keith, who every spouse needs support, and he's got the shovel and the bucket to support Dottie in case her horse leaves a deposit on the road. We appreciate Keith and his shovel keeping the road clean. What else should a former Citizen of the Year, Keith Hilliard, do but march with a bucket and a shovel? Following them is the American Cancer Society. Welcome Glendora Relay for Life, our local community resource for information on screenings, research treatments, and free service to cancer patients. The Relay for Life is a 24-hour cancer walk to raise awareness and funds. Very valuable. This next one will be on May 16th and May 7th to May 17th. 9 a.m. May 16th to 9 a.m. May 17th. That shows a lot of commitment, and our community helps take care of that. And we see Keith taking care of his job. Following them is Glendora, Vice President of the Glendora School Board, Doris Blum. Is this Doris? It is. We welcome Doris Blum. She has served on our school board for many years and is a tremendous asset to our local. She's a member of Kiwanis, the Coordinating Council, Chamber of Commerce. And our Glendora School District has worked hard to keep our schools sharp. Following them, a great resource is our Glendora Education Foundation, which is a nonprofit whose specific purpose is to promote community involvement, preserve and enhance the education within Glendora. They're riding in vintage military vehicles. They raise many funds, which has enabled our schools to have broader programs, keep its arts programs. We appreciate what the Glendora Foundation, School Foundation does to raise funds so that our school can continue to maintain their excellence. It's a great variety of vintage military vehicles. The foundation is all volunteers raising funds to help support our schools. As the foundation turns on around the corner, we see working their way down the street, the Ballet Folklorico Azteca is made up of children ages 4 to 12 whose parents are part of this after-school program called our Neighborhood Homework House. They will be dancing their way down the street. You can hear their music coming. Ballet Folklorico Azteca started out as a small group in June 2013 and has been growing ever since. They do dances from all around Mexico, from Nayarit, Jalisco, Sonora, and many more. They're beautiful. Their costumes are regional and gorgeous, and they are waving their skirts as they work their way down the street, showing charm and bringing some charm and grace to this parade. We appreciate them taking the time to share their talents, their dance, and their music with us. It's a variety of ages involved. We see young men dancing on the trailer. We see the other students dancing their way down the street in beautifully brightly colored costumes, and the boys in their hats and bandanas. We're very glad to have them with us today. Next we have, I believe this will be the Glendora Chamber of Commerce. We'll see as it turns the corner. The Chamber of Commerce represents local businesses. No, it's Journey of Faith. No, that's the Journey of Faith truck representing their church who serves our community and helps build another one of our faith space. Pastor Kevin and the Journey of Faith want to invite you to their Sunday services and to wish you a Merry Christmas, which is so important to them. We've got World War II vet Carl Harstein riding on former Marine in his dress uniform, riding there with a truck donated from Toyota Glendora. Celebrated Marine, the Glendora Chamber of Commerce truck has provided that. They're representing him. He's our special guest on their fort. Born in 1925, he's almost 90 years old and served our country in the Big War. We see now the Library Foundation with Trivia Challenge winners and the Battle of the Books winners. Those are two events which raise funds for the library and give great experiences. The Battle of the Books winners read 3 books, study them, and then answer some amazing detailed questions about that. We're great to have the library represented by those 2 great library events. They're followed by Joe Cena, who is president of Glendora Rotary, and also on the Shepherd Pantry truck. That is the Shepherd Pantry they're representing Shepherd's Pantry, which does a great job of serving those who need community. They served over 23,000 people last year in help with food assistance and clothing in times of great need. We appreciate Shepherd's Pantry. They're followed by Red Dragon Karate. Celebrating 50 years in the martial arts industry, Red Dragon is a fun way for children and adults to get fit, learn self-defense, and see the benefits of respect, confidence, self-esteem, and honor. They have classes for children and adults from ages 2 to 92, and they hope to see you in classes as they kick and flip and jump and do their routines as they work their way down the parade route, keeping us safe with their martial arts training. If you see any ninjas, call upon them and they'll protect you. We appreciate the self-confidence and the physical development that so many people get from participating in those kind of martial arts studios. It's a great learning experience, and they're even passing out cards inviting people to join them in their training. They're in their black gis and distinctive for their studio, and they're working their way down the community, working their way down the parade route. We see a large group of Girl Scouts and Daisy Scouts and Brownies working their way down the street. This is a very large group, and there's so many things that Girl Scouts learn from their participation. We're glad to have them with us. And we appreciate them taking time to bring so many young ladies to be a part of our parade today. The Glendora Neighborhood Girl Scouts have several who are they're led by their Gold Award winners. The highest award in Girl Scouting is a Girl Scout equivalent of an Eagle Scout. These young ladies have accomplished that, which is an amazing award. And through these groups, people participate in the Daisies, Brownies, Junior Cadets, and Ambassador Scouts, beginning in kindergarten and going all the way through as young adults. So we appreciate so many of these. Girl Scouts has nearly 4 million girls in over 136 countries, and they believe that one girl can make a difference, and the girls together can change the world. We are glad to have so many of them here, with their banners representing their different troops and organizations, and waving each group in their own unique Christmas cheer, whether it's carrying laurels, dressed with their Santa hats, with ribbons and bows in their hair, bells on their wrists, clapping and singing as they work their way down the parade route. It's a wonderfully large group. They're followed, our Girl Scout group is followed by the South Pasadena Middle School Tiger Cub Band. The Tiger Band has been a part of our parade for many years. We're always glad to have them come back and join us. Next to the Glendora Band and Charter Oak Band, I think they've been in the parade more than any other band. They have performed for the Clippers and pre-shows and basketball games, and they're here, the South Pasadena Middle School Tiger Club Band, wishing us all a Merry Christmas and providing Christmas music for our parade. Boss? Following the Tiger Band, We've got from our Glendora Unified School District, Dr. Chuck Gomer. He's been a part of the school board for many years, several terms. He's a physician at the Children's Hospital in LA, serves so many people in so many ways, a great asset to our community, and he's taken time out not only to serve on our school board, but to be with us today and to wish us a Merry Christmas. We appreciate Dr. Chuck and all he does for children, both professionally and as a volunteer in our community. Yes. Following Dr. Chuck Gomer is our First Christian Church, celebrating the timeless gift of God's love at Christmas. They wish you community blessings, peace, and amazing grace to one and all, with their band on the back, and they're singing and playing as they work their way down the street. We are glad to have the First Christian Church with us and being in the parade and participating as they work their way down the street, providing music for us. 51. I think this might be Foothill Christian School. Wow, we see America's Christian Credit Union. They've helped unite over 1,100 forever families through their adoption loan program. They're an important part of our community, and they're here to wish us they're here to support adoption and promote that kind of people opening their families and making new families for people. We appreciate them being with us. They have some of the families with them that they've helped with adoption, and we appreciate that they take their resources and use them in such wonderful ways. And they're followed by in the classic Chevy pickup, classic Chevy the Sela Choir from Foothill Christian School, singing and wishing us Christmas cheer as they work their way down the parade route. They're made up of 4th and 5th grade students. Following the Sela Choir is the Foothill Christian Cheer Team, made up of 3 different squads ranging from ages 5 to 13. They're a nationally ranked competition cheer team. They're led by their advisor Shannon Chavez and assistant coach Janie Darling. The Foothill Christian Cheer Team works hard to show their Eagle pride. They're working their way and working their routines right now. Following them, we see the Samba, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and fitness through martial arts and exercising and hard work. They help people bring the warrior within. They believe that a confident person is unstoppable. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu martial arts studio, in their gis and costume, ready to walk down the street, and as they work together and learning teamwork and learning all their skills. It's a great confidence building and personal development program. Their instructors are with them. We're glad to have them with us in the Christmas parade today. The Sampa Martial Arts Program. They even have an after-school program with transportation available, as you can see from the van. Our martial arts gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen are followed by a Cub Scout pack. That's a Cub Scout pack that's working their way towards us. We can see their banner as it walks down the street. Cub Pack 467. They've got their razors all decorated, and they're working their way towards us as they're having so much fun going back and forth that they're not in a hurry to get through this parade. They're enjoying it. We're glad to have them with us. Cub Pack 457. They've got different banners for their Tiger Cubs and for other parts of their organization. Their leaders are in uniform as well. They're yelling out Christmas wishes and blessings to everyone. And I think some of them are going to cover twice the mileage of the parade as they go back and forth and here and there, are having a good time working their way in the parade. You should enjoy, if you're in a Christmas parade, you should enjoy it. And the Cub Scout 457 are very loudly and actively wishing us all a Merry Christmas. And we're glad to have them with us. They have a lot of enthusiasm as they work their way down the community. They are followed by Glendora Unified School District Board Member Corey Ellison, first elected in 2013, a third-generation Glendoran, has been a great servant of the community already, graduate of USC Leventhal School of Accounting. We are glad to have Board Member Corey Ellison with us today. He's raising his family in this community and is committed to it. Buses are green, sky is blue, the future is bright, the riders like you. Foothill Transit, celebrating 25 years of great pickups and transportation. Foothill Transit is always going places. They're here with special vehicles to celebrate the holiday season, to remind us of how they serve us and take us places. We're glad to have them with us. We see now the Martin Park Cheetahs award-winning group. No, we see Cut Pack 463 of Glendora, the boys from Willow and Washington School. They are also covering a lot of miles as they go back and forth with bikes and razors. We see a unicycle and some big wheels and several other different types of transportation. They're going to get their workout today, and they're having fun traveling down the parade route. You may remember Blue Chair's bookstore. Representing them is Blue Chair Entertainment, walking in some of their characters. They're still around even though the store closed. The employees wanted to keep that spirit of imagination going, and they continue to provide special parties, tea parties, birthday parties, story time events for the community. And some of them are characters or dressed in costume, dressed and greeting us, wishing you a Merry Christmas. And the Blue Chair Entertainment Group is followed by the County of the Parks and Recreation cheerleading team from Dalton Park Dynasty Cheerleaders, from Dalton Park in Azusa. They've been in our parade for several years, and they're working through one of their Christmas routines right now. They're followed quickly behind their heels by the West Coast Starlet Baton Corps. They're spinning and twirling their way and sparkling down the street. We appreciate, dressed in turquoise and black. They're led by Joey Morales, and they're here to perform for us. Following them is Glendora School District Superintendent Rob Vors. Lives in our community, serves our community. He's in his 4th year as our superintendent of schools, and we appreciate what he does for us. Following School Superintendent Vors, Robert Vors, is our Center Middle School cheer team from Covina, the city of Covina. They wish you a happy holidays. And we are glad they're with us. And they have got their sparkling pom-poms, and they're calling out cheers and cadence to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Now we see Cub Scout Pack 493. 55 years they've been serving and providing fun and positive values to elementary school boys in Glendora. They do hiking and camping and give special attention to participating in service projects such as collecting food for those in need. Scouting builds generations of strong citizens and outstanding character. From Pack 493, they say thank you, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. We appreciate having so many different scout groups in our parade this year and every year because of what they do to help develop and grow young people into the adults and leaders they can be. Now we see Bassett Elite, a very spirited cheer squad from La Puente. We've had them in our parade before, and you can see the variety of sizes of young ladies that are participating, learning the routines, and following their older ones, the athleticism and different skills they learn. Last year they took home several trophies and hope to continue their winning efforts this year. We welcome Bassett Elite, and they wish you a Merry Christmas. Our Glendora Historical Society is following them. The Glendora Historical Society representatives are here to represent what they do. They have a museum for our community. They received as a gift Rubel Farms and maintain that for our community. They add a lot to our community. And they're followed by World Gym. Their mission is to help create a healthier community in Glendora, as well as offer kids a safe, positive outlet during their early development. World Gym. The gorilla, I think, is just one of their better looking members, but he's on his razor wishing you a Merry Christmas. Now we see Laverne Cheer in their pink and black, with their pink colors, bright colors, brightening the landscape as they work their way down the parade route. We are glad to have Laverne Cheer here with us today because of the enthusiasm they're bringing to the parade route. Their colors are obvious, you can't miss them, and they're calling out wishes of the greatest Christmas. In and Out, and a favorite of all of us. They opened in October 1948. They've just celebrated their 66th anniversary. This truck was the first delivery truck they purchased, a 1975 Peterbilt. It's been in service since 2001. It's driven over 475,000 miles in service and dividing millions of hamburgers. And now we see a Glendora Kiwanis Club, one of the key founders and supporters of this parade. Kiwanis Club has been serving our community for over 85 years. They provide student scholarships. They support the casino night and flashback to the 50s and on the summer. Very important service club. Merry Christmas from the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts wish you a Merry Christmas. They're followed by the Rotary truck. Rotary is the oldest service organization in the United States. They believe in service above self. They have some of the Cub Scouts they support from 490, Cub Scout Group 490 riding with them. We appreciate the Rotary and what they do to help serve our community. The next truck vehicle represents our Glendora Christmas Parade Committee. The committee members, you see Rona and Glenn Pine there on the truck. We're driven by Paul Sheldon in that car. We appreciate that. And following up, we have a fire truck letting us know that Santa's about to come. The Spark of Love Toy Drive representing the LA County Fire Department. And then on that hook and ladder we see Santa himself. Yes, that's Santa Claus. He's here to wish you a Merry Christmas. He took time out to be here. The LA County provided a very special hook and ladder truck for him to ride on. That truck can blow water out 100 gallons per minute in its water pump. It's staffed with a captain engineer. When Santa's not using it, it's stationed here at Station 586 here in Glendora. And Santa wishes you all a Merry Christmas. We want to thank you for participating. We've had announcers along the route. Here at this corner, Jamie Caldwell, myself, Tom Strickland doing the cable announcing. We also had announcers Mark Chaldu, Gary Boyer, and Jim Hain. Thank you so very much, and from our Glendora Christmas Parade Committee, we wish you a Merry Christmas.